It seems like a lot of them are making way too much money compared to the rest of the people that work for them and under them.
If you actually look at the graphs from around the world, we've got one of the most dramatic separations between the CEO and the average worker. And what really hurts people and angers people is when the CEO gets bonuses and people are being laid off.
I think that, if you are successful and you do a lot of great things that add value to your company, you should have an unlimited upside and you should make as much money as you can. And I think most Americans would agree with that, even the ones that are working on the line at some company and are probably going to stay at a fixed salary for most of their lives. They see the fairness in adding value. I think where most people get upset is when they see big CEOs getting enormous pay packages for lackluster or even negative performance.
Two CEOs you identified in the finance sector that you think are overpaid is Jamie Dimon from JP Morgan
Right.
and Larry Fink from BlackRock. What makes these CEOs overpaid?
Well, for both of them, obviously that they've done well in their industries and they've done well by relative comparisons. So I'm sure that the compensation committees have looked around and said, wow, look at Citibank, look at Bank of America. JP Morgan Chase, by contrast, looks pretty good, or BlackRock looks pretty good. But what I find really disappointing and offensive is that both of these men were paid $40 million each last year, and their stocks lost money. The stocks were down. JP Morgan was down about 20% last year, and BlackRock was negative as well. So I think I have a hard time trying to understand when these guys have been paid the same, if not more, in past years when there's good performance, why they deserve to kind of continue to feed at the trough in a down year.
And what about Bob Iger of Disney? Why is he on the chopping block with these finance guys?
Again, he had negative performance last year at Disney. I think most people like Iger, and they think that he's done an overall good job for Disney. But he was paid $53 million last year when Disney stock turned in a negative performance.
Now, one CEO that you liked that you thought was a steal for the company was Richard Kinder of the oil pipeline company Kinder Morgan. What makes him a bargain, and would he still be a bargain with a multi-million-dollar salary?
Well, he's a special case because he's obviously a founder of this company that's done extremely well, and so his net worth is not going to change plus or minus based on what he makes in a particular year in terms of a salary or a bonus, because he has so much stock in the company that has already appreciated so much. He's already thinking like an owner. He's thinking like any shareholder who buys shares in his firm. He wants to see this company stock go up, and he wants to see it go up over the long run. He's in it for the long run, like most shareholders are. So he doesn't even take a salary. I think he draws zero from Kinder Morgan for the salary. So I think what's good about him is that and what CEO pay should aspire to is you want to make these CEOs think like owners. You want to make them think like founders look at a company. They don't take shortcuts. They try to build something to last. And you want to kind of give them that incentive.